G'day guys, my name's Paul McGilvray and I'm a photographer based in Australia. Over the last few days, one of my friends and I, Hayley, we went on a trip to Brisbane for the Canon Light Awards live. That's a quick masterclass, a 3-hour masterclass followed by a 24-hour challenge based on the category that we were all in. So we went from Canberra to Brisbane, a 13-hour trip, and over the duration of that I thought, why not start a vlog about my adventure? So here it is, check it out. Right, so seeing how this is my first vlog, I should probably tell you a little bit about myself before I continue. I am a wildlife photographer. I've always loved wildlife and animals, and I haven't really considered a career in them or with them until fairly recently. I've decided to grab a camera, go out and start shooting Australian wildlife around my area. And I've just developed a really strong passion for going out into the wild and being with them and seeing them in their habitat. So I've really started to push that over the last 6 months to get out there more and to shoot them more and to be with them more. So back to the masterclass after a sip of coffee. Also, I like Mickey Mouse. Hayley and I decided that we wanted to do the same category, which is macro photography now, and macro photography with Jackie Dean. For me, what got me interested in macro photography was the ability to take photographs of insects and bugs and smaller creatures that we don't necessarily see every day. They have this really amazing world and interesting personalities, which is quite obscure and alien to us. So macro gives me the ability to enlarge their world to our scale so we can see them in a way we haven't really seen before. So back to this event, we started our 3-hour masterclass, which was amazing. Jackie is an amazing, very talented artist, very elegant, classy, has an excellent sense of humor. So I really enjoyed learning from her, and she had a lot to teach. Her challenge, however, was quite a curveball for me. Our challenge was to take a photograph of a red onion using photo stacking. Photo stacking is not a technique I've used before, and red onions don't really have a behavior for me to photograph, so I was way out of my comfort zone. Hayley and I decided to get together. We sat down, we talked and discussed our ideas, bounced ideas off each other, so you know, getting some positive or negative feedback about what ideas that we had which were good and what were bad and what we should do, what we shouldn't do. We made a quick shopping list. Went to the shops and bought everything we needed, which of course red onions and various other fruits and vegetables to cut up, to experiment with. Hayley started out very strong. She started cutting her vegetables into little squares, taking photos of that to test the software that we were using. That was, I forgot its name, let me duck down to my computer, have a look. Right, so we decided to use Helicon, which is something that Jackie recommended to us. So Hayley started experimenting with that fairly early while I was just sitting there trying to come up with ideas. I mean, what is a wildlife photographer meant to do with an onion? There's only so much that it does by itself, mainly rolling away from you or squirting its juice into your eye. Hayley very quickly came up with the idea to crush her onion and to create a scene of chaos and apocalypse. I did nothing for quite a while. Hayley was done by the time I'd even started, so I started playing around with a few ideas, trying to use the colors of the onion to create a scene, but I eventually just got angry and chucked it into the freezer to see what would happen in there. And I kind of came up with this nice little scene, this red onion with blue kind of tones in the ice, so I decided to go with that. In the end, Hayley and I didn't win, but the people who did win were amazing. In fact, everyone's photos were incredible. I did not expect that much talent to be there, but it was. Oh damn. So congratulations to everyone who won. Everyone's photos were amazing, and even the people who didn't win, they were excellent. I don't think I saw a bad photo in the entire thing. Like, it was insane. Overall, the whole adventure to Brisbane, the challenges, everything that we had to face and overcome, I really liked it. I'm even enjoying making this vlog. Unfortunately, of course, when I was up there, I screwed up my audio settings, so now I have to do them here at home. So this video probably won't be very long because of that, because it's probably too structured. But I'm definitely thinking I'm going to do more, so stay tuned for that. But until then, I'll catch you next time. See ya. See ya. That's a poor way of finishing. I'm rolling with it.